Good afternoon, everyone. This is Jason McPhee with the Raptors cast. It is January 10th, and we are playing our first game against the Roanoke Rail Dogs out of Virginia. We played these guys 2 games earlier in the season, tied one and lost one. Honestly felt like it was some of our worst games that we played of the year. So I feel like if we come out and play our best game, we should actually handle this team. Also, the officiating was really bad in the second game, so that was a factor. But yeah, we got 2 referees here. I can see the Rail Dogs are lined up. Haven't seen the Raptors yet come out of their locker room. But we've got 3 minutes on the clock for a warm-up, and we're ready to go. Refs look ready to go. They're looking, wondering where the Raptors are at. There they are. Trying to wave them down. I'm like, everyone's waiting on us. All right, Rail Dogs are coming onto the ice. Here come the Raptors. Coaches are making their way around. We look a little gun shy about coming onto the ice. We've got Max Lane is suited up. I'm not sure he's going to play or not. We'll see. We got about 1:30 left in the warm-up. Raptors versus the Rail Dogs about to kick off here. right, down to our final 30 here of the warm-up. About to get this game underway. We got this afternoon game, and then we have a game super early tomorrow morning. It's at like 6:45 in the morning. That's going to be a rough one. There's the buzzer. We're getting the pucks all cleaned up. We'll get the team over to the bench, get a pregame speech, and get you lined up for the opening faceoff. We're showing 14 minutes on the clock here. Looks like we're gonna line up for the handshake now. Still got quite a few players cleaning up pucks down in the net, unfortunately. I love that the team goes over and fist bumps the coaches from the other team. Nice display of sportsmanship. Looks like we got Medlin in net getting the start today. He's over there slicing up the crease, setting it the way he likes. All right. It looks like we've got Waldron, Dawson, Schroeder out there at forward, and Hollingworth and Robinson on D. Medlin definitely in net. Waldron on the opening face-off. It's one over. Grady Schroeder picks it up, dumps it into the zone. Waldron chasing, a lot of speed onto the puck. Right over the top of it behind the net. He battles down low. Dogs come up with it. Schroeder picks it off. Shot, rebound, nothing there. Dogs pick it up. They try to clear it out of the zone. Robinson steps up, gets a stick on it. Dawson intercepts it, doesn't allow him to clear. Shot goes wide right. Schroeder chasing a loose puck. Dogs are first to it, up to the point. Held by Waldron, sent back down in deep. Dawson's there, picks up the puck, looks for an option, tries to center it. Schroeder's there, but it's knocked away. Dogs have the puck. They cut back to the middle. Waldron tries to hold the zone, misses to Hollingworth. Hollingworth turns, dumps it in. Nice play. Schroeder on the wall. It goes past him. Hollingworth steps in, can't hold the zone. Dogs are in a 2-on-1. Waldron back checking to pick up one. He puts a move on Robinson past him. Medlin makes the initial save. Dogs with the puck behind our net. Hollingworth scoops it up around the net, tries to push it up to Waldron, can't get it through. It's loose in the corner. Dogs dig it out. Hollingworth battling, sends it up to McPhee, who's on the right wing. McPhee skating, looks, sends one over to Doss, hits off of his stick and goes into the zone. Icing's waved off. Doss is first to the puck, turns, tries to center it to McPhee. He's picked up. Anaya comes streaking onto the ice, grabs the puck, turns up to the point. Anthony fires it right back down low to Anaya. Anaya tries to shut down the boards, he can't. McPhee on the back checks, knocks the puck loose over to Anaya. He chips it ahead. They're trying to get Doss off the ice. Anaya tries to dump it in deep. McPhee calling for the puck. Anaya hits it over to the wall. McPhee picks it up, turns, tries to dump it in. It's knocked loose. McPhee turns, backhands it to the middle. It's intercepted. You got to turn and play that off the boards and just get it deep. Dogs turn and dump it into our zone. Anthony's chasing the puck behind our neck. He's out there with Okyabrski. Anthony up along the boards to McPhee. McPhee sees the puck, grabs it, pushes it over to the middle to Yellen. Oh, Yellen right past the defenseman. Yellen winds up, shot, gloved. Nice save by the goalie, but way to put it on net. Gets us a face-off inside the zone. It was a nice pass that Anaya let go by him to get to Yellen. Yellen put a few moves on. So we got Yellen, Anaya, McPhee, Okyabrski, and Anthony. Anaya on the draw, wins it back cleanly to Okyabrski. He sends it over to Anthony. It's taken away. Okyabrski backing up as the Dogs come in with the puck. He tries to center it. It's knocked away. Pushed off to the side. It's still loose behind our net. Okyabrski digs it out. Backhands it up to McPhee, who chips it out of the zone. McPhee has his stick lifted, but Anaya's there to pick it up. Raptors go into the zone, and we got caught off sides. Looked like McPhee might have been off sides on the far side. Him or Yellen, I couldn't tell. Unfortunate break right there. Looked like we had some momentum going into the zone. Full line change here. Looks like we got Wolf moved up to forward with McLam and Felmley. We got DiLorenzo and Hoover on defense. I apologize. Puck goes into the Dog zone. Felmley with pressure. He shuts down the wall. Blocks the attempt to clear by the Dogs. They do get it out. Hoover scoops it up. She's trying to wait for them to get out. Dumps it off of a Dogs player leg. DiLorenzo back checks to knock the puck off. Puck's down in the corner. Dogs have it. DiLorenzo harassing. Dogs still in possession of the puck. Wolf comes in, lifts a stick. It goes down low. DiLorenzo digging. He's bodied off the puck. He ties it up. Wolf comes in, chops it loose. Dogs looking to center one. It's knocked away by DiLorenzo. DiLorenzo skates along the boards. He's harassed, loses it, plays it up from his knees. McLam comes in. Dogs dump it down low. Hoover's onto the puck. Hoover skating, cuts back to the middle. Still in possession. Pushes it up to Felmley. He's hit from behind, knocked down. Puck sent all the way down. That could go for icing. Dogs pull off and let it go, and it will be icing. It's going to be a face-off down inside the Raptor zone. We're going to get Waldron, Schroeder, Doss, Robinson, and Hollingworth. 10-11 left in the first period, and we have a 0-0 hockey game. Waldron on the face-off. He wins it back cleanly, but the Dogs come up with it. Waldron knocks it away. It's chipped up along the boards. Centering attempt by Hollingworth. A little bit ahead of Schroeder, but Doss is there. Schroeder and Doss both battling for the puck. It's pushed to Schroeder. He gets a shot off. The goalie gloves it up. I forgot about this goalie. No kidding, the kid's probably 6 feet tall. He's huge. He covers a lot of the net, and he does a pretty good job. Sent Max Lane out onto his first shift since being injured about 2 months ago. Waldron on the face-off, pushes it up to the Schroeder, who turns and fires it wide right of the net. It goes into the corner. Waldron battling. Schroeder comes in to shut down the wall. Dogs come away with the puck. It's taken away by Schroeder. He sends one to the middle. To Lane, he turns. Lane tries to put the puck in deep. He does. Schroeder has the puck. He's battling down low. 2 Dogs take the puck away from him. They're breaking out. Hollingworth making a play. Looks like we pushed the puck out of the zone and we caught him in an offsides. Lane got on the ice for a short shift, I think, to give that ankle a little bit of a tryout. And he's still in recovery, so we're probably going to see minimal ice time, but it's nice to see him back on the ice getting after it. So Doss is back out there. We've got Anthony and Okyabrski on D now. Neutral draw there, but it comes back to Okyabrski. He starts to push the puck up. He's through the neutral zone. He winds up, sends a shot. The goalie gloves up, and he's going to opt for a face-off in their zone. 9:09 left in the first period. Waldron on the face-off. It's pushed down into the corner. Dogs come away with it. They backhand it around the boards. Schroeder racing over to get there. He chops at it, pushes it to Waldron. Waldron pushes it down into the corner. Schroeder picks it up. Tries to put a move on. He's still battling with the puck. Tries to center one. It's on Waldron's backhand. Waldron's still first to that loose puck. He turns, centers one. Goalie covers it up. Doss on the rebound. They're chopping at it. The goalie covers it up. It'll be another face-off down low. We're going to get a fresh line out there. It's going to be Anaya, McPhee, and Lane. And we're going to have DiLorenzo and Hoover on D. Anaya on the draw. McPhee sends it back to Anaya. Lane couldn't really move the step to that. Anaya races to the loose puck, tries to dump it down low. McPhee's going to dig. McPhee's still in possession. He centers one to Anaya. Anaya to Lane. It was popped up over the top of his stick. Hoover steps in. Shot. Gets through right into the goalie's glove. McPhee tried to get in on the rebound. We're going to keep the same group out there. Anaya on the face-off. He wins it back cleanly to the point. Hoover over to DiLorenzo. DiLorenzo turns, just fires it down to the corner. Anaya and McPhee both back there. Anaya chips it to McPhee. McPhee centers one to Lane. Lane turns, tries to get a shot off, couldn't get it through. Up to Hoover on the point. She turns, her shot's blocked. She gets her own rebound, tries to send it low. DiLorenzo scrambles, pops it up over into the corner. Lane on the wall. Tries to block the clearing attempt. DiLorenzo steps in, they chip it past him. Now Hoover's racing. She grabs the puck, regroups, tries to send it over to McPhee. It was intercepted. Anaya stabs at it. McPhee comes in, bumps off the puck. It's back to Anaya. Anaya sees Yellen, hits him with a beautiful pass. Yellen's into the zone, puts a move on one player. He turns, centers one high. It goes into the corner. McPhee chasing. It's up along the boards. They send it up to the point. Hoover can't hold the zone. Hoover regroups into neutral, turns and dumps it in. Yellen chasing. As the puck scrambles into the corner. Good hustle by Yellen. He blocks their attempted clearing. Over to the wall. Anaya's there. Anaya wraps it around. McPhee racing to get the puck as it skirts over into the other corner. Dogs cut back, look to go behind their own net. They wrap it all the way around. DiLorenzo stepping in to hold the zone. He does. He turns, his shot's blocked. Sends it down to Anaya. Anaya looking, sends one into the middle to Yellen. His shot's blocked. Yellen digging for that puck. He sends it to the middle to McPhee. McPhee turns, his shot's blocked. Over to Yellen. Yellen backhand to Anaya. He gets a little shot off. The goalie covers it up. Nice play. Good pressure by the Raptors. We got a couple shots out of that. 6:45 left in the first. We've been in their zone for quite a while. They seem to be getting us with some fast breaks. Good shift, guys. It's going to be Wolf, McLam, and Felmley with Robinson and Hollingworth. Wolf on the draw to McLam. He tries to send it to Robinson, but it's blocked. Robinson chasing as it's knocked right below me. He tries to clear it. The Dogs block it. He gets it out up to McLam. Taken away. Dogs send it right back in. Robinson's chasing near side boards. He scoops it up. He's going to go behind our net. He's all the way around. Tries to hit Felmley, but it's blocked. Wolf pushes it over. His pass is blocked. The Dogs are all over it every time we get the puck, so they're blocking a lot right now. It's pretty impressive. It's loose into neutral. McLam plays it right below me. He's knocked off the puck, goes down pretty hard. They send one in. Medlin paddles it off to the side. Hollingworth chasing. Up along the boards to Felmley. He tries to get a stick on it. It goes behind him. Icing's waved off by the ref. McLam chasing. Dogs stop behind their net. Look over to the left wing. Nice pass. They're breaking out. He hits the center. Centers over the red line. Turns. He dumps it down into the corner. Robinson's on the puck. Nope, it's Hollingworth. Hollingworth takes it behind our net. It cuts back to the middle. Sends it up. There's no one there. Dogs pick it off in the neutral zone. Over to the boards. Right below me, and the Dogs try to dump it in. Hits his own player. Robinson steps up, blocks the shot. Dogs still in possession. Centering attempt. Over to Felmley. Felmley skating. Chips it past one player. Pretty heavy. It's going to go down. It looks like it's up for icing, and it is. 5:19 left in the first. It'll be a face-off inside our zone. We've switched up the line. We've got Doss, Schroeder, and Waldron with Anthony and Akiabrski on defense. Waldron on the face-off. Chops it. Doss picks it up. Chips it past one player. He's chasing his own puck. He's in between two defensemen. Stick lift. It's knocked off of Doss's stick. Nice play, though. He has it. He looks to center it. Waldron was slapping his stick. He missed that one. Schroeder digging behind the net. Schroeder pushes it to the middle. It's knocked away by the Dogs. Everyone pulls up. The Dogs just fire one out. Akiabrski blocks it, and he's pressed by the Dogs. Doss digs it out and dumps it in. It's played with a high stick. Schroeder grabs it, sends one to the net. High sticking's waved off since we played it first. Walden harassing us. The Dogs try to clear out. They do get it out of the zone. Okyabrski has it, sends it up to Doss. Doss walks it into the zone. He's got Waldron. Sends a shot that goes wide right. Waldron picks it up. He's chipping at the puck. Sends it up to Schroeder along the boards. Schroeder up to the point. Anthony grabs it and just fires it back down low. Doss chasing the loose puck. Dogs try to chip it past him. They do. Up to the right wing. Waldron's right there. Puck battle along the boards up to Okyabrski. Okyabrski's harassing. It's out of the zone. We're going to regroup. Okyabrski curling into neutral. Up to Waldron. It's behind him. Right to a Dogs player. Waldron intercepts their pass. He's into the zone. He turns and dumps it. Doss with light pressure. Dogs cut back the other way. Schroeder's there to pick off that pass. Waldron's right in front calling for it. The goalie knocks it away. Nice play. The center picks up the puck. They're coming out of the zone. Good back check by Schroeder to harass. Anthony tries to press him to the boards. It's fired past him. Schroeder chasing. He gets a stick on the puck. Anthony digging. It's knocked loose. Schroeder's on the puck. He cuts back the other way. He's got no winger there. He is the winger. He tries to hit Waldron. It's picked off by the defenseman. The shot goes in. Medlin makes the save. Okyabrski picks that up. He sees Doss, sends it up to him. It's a little past him. I'd like to see the winger a little lower on the boards for that one. We got to win that breakout. It goes down for an icing. Yeah, Doss gave him the backhand. I'd like to see him get his butt up on the wall and give him that forehand and get a cleaner breakout. 3:12 left in the first. It's going to be Anaya, McPhee, and Yellen with Hoover and DiLorenzo on D. Anaya on the draw, wins it back to DiLorenzo. DiLorenzo turns, fires around the boards. McPhee chasing to it. McPhee tries to send it out. It's blocked. He's on it. It kicks out to the middle. Anaya, good play, the back check in. Hoover turns, fires it up along the boards, right to a Dogs player. They just chip it down low. DiLorenzo picks it up. He's looking for a winger. Yellen's not there, so he fires it up to the point. Yellen is there this time. He chips it out, tries to hit. Anaya misses, but fortunate bounce for us. Anaya walks it in, winds up, shot that goes way high over the net. I think McPhee needed to be breaking harder than net on that one. DiLorenzo blocks their clearing attempt, sends it low. Yellen gets a stick on it, but it goes behind. McPhee pressuring. He gets a stick on that. Anaya scoops it up. He sends one to the middle to Yellen, but it goes up to the point. DiLorenzo has it, winds up, shot that goes really high to Anaya. Anaya walking it in. Anaya centers one, no one's there. Yellen and McPhee were in the middle, but they weren't very open. Dogs are into the neutral zone. They just turn and dump it in. They're changing. DiLorenzo scoops up the loose. He's wheeling, sends it over to McPhee. It's behind him. Couldn't handle it, but it pops loose to Anaya. The Dogs turn and fire it right back into our zone. Hoover's being pressured by a Dogs player. She cuts behind our net. Tries to cut back to the middle. Turns it over, but DiLorenzo's there. He tries to fire it out, doesn't get much on it. Anaya with a stick lift. The Dogs turn and send it back in. Got to get that puck out of the zone. DiLorenzo wrapping behind our net around the boards. We need Yellen to be there. The winger's got to hold that spot. It skirts loose to the Dogs. They fire it and it goes right into Medlin's glove. All right, we got fresh skaters out here. It's Wolf, Filmley, and McLam with Hollingworth and Robinson. Wolf on the face-off. He ties it up. It goes up to the point. McLam tries to clear it out, doesn't get anything on it. Robinson does clear the zone. Hollingworth scoops up the loose puck, chips it ahead. He was not quite at the red line, so that's going to go down for icing. He had a little more space to get over that red line, and he would have had a clean dump. It's going to come all the way back down. 1:15 left in the first, and we still got a 0-0 hockey game. Wolf on the face-off. He wins it back cleanly. Chips it off into the corner. Hollingworth is harassed by two Dogs players. Wolf comes in to help him out. It's caught in that Zamboni door area. McLam tries to clear the puck out, fans on it, and goes down. The Dogs grab the puck, send one toward the net. It's blocked. Wolf, dangerous play. It got somehow popped up right in front of our net. Dogs hold the zone. Wolf tries to chip it past. It's held still in. Robinson turns, tries to clear it out, blocked again. The Dogs just will not let this puck out of the zone. We got to fire it a little harder to get it out. Robinson chases the puck behind the net, turns it over. Dogs have it down into the corner. Hollingworth scoops up the loose puck, tries to center it up along the boards. Wolf grabs the puck off the boards, sends it up to McLam. He wasn't paying attention and went right behind him, but he gets it to Felmley. Felmley's into the zone. On his backhand, cuts back, turns it over, tries to get a shot off. Hollingworth picks it up on the point, cuts to his forehand. His shot is blocked. Dogs regroup. They're coming out into the neutral zone. We're in the last 10 seconds here. Harassed by Felmley, but he still goes into the zone. Robinson pushes him off into the corner. Dogs pass Robinson. Pass Waldron. Nice play by Hollingworth to get it back over to the side. Dogs have it up to the point, and that's the buzzer. That's the end of the first period. Good period of hockey. 0-0 hockey game. We got some fundamentals that we could clean up a little bit. That would help us a little more. Second period underway. It's Waldron, Dawson, Schroeder with Anthony Nakiabrski on D. 14 minutes on the clock for the second period. Still a 0-0 hockey game. It's been a good game. Waldron on the face-off. Dogs win it, but Doss pokes it into their zone. Doss chasing a loose puck. He turns, blocks it on the wall. Waldron picks it up. Still in possession down in the corner. Looking to center one all the way around the net. He does center it. It's blocked by the Dogs. Waldron chips it back down low. Doss on his backhand around the net. Tries to center. That's blocked. Picked up by the Dogs. Waldron chips it off the stick. It's back down low. Dogs just wrap it all the way around. Schroeder's going to be first to that puck. He turns, whips one to the middle. It's blocked by the Dogs. They are not afraid to block pucks, that's for sure. Schroeder plays the puck, was taken down. Dogs come away with it over the red line into our zone. Tries to go past Anthony. He knocks it off into the corner. Anthony battling down low. Waldron comes in to help out. He chips at the puck. Nakiabrski up to Doss. Schroeder's breaking. Doss hits him. It's behind. It's loose into neutral. Dogs just trying to dump it in. Smart play there. Anthony's first to the puck. Dogs are changing. He turns, wraps it around the boards. Hits Schroeder. Schroeder chips it past the defenseman, but another one comes in and keeps it in the zone. They fire one wide left of the net. Nakiabrski's there. He cuts back through into the middle. Nakiabrski with the puck into the neutral zone, into their zone, to his backhand. Gets a shot off. Goalie covers it up, and it'll be a face-off inside the Dog zone. 12:36 left in the second. We're going to get a fresh line out there. It's going to be McPhee, Anaya, and Lane with Hoover and DiLorenzo. Anaya wins the faceoff back to Hoover. She turns, sends one, flopping towards the net. Anaya chops at it. McPhee comes in, makes a play on the puck. He's regrouping off of the boards. We're out. Dogs pick it off. It's loose in the neutral zone. McPhee up to Anaya. Anaya dumps it in. Dogs break that up. Anaya blocks their clearing attempt, tries to hit Lane. Anaya kicks it all the way over to the far side of DiLorenzo. DiLorenzo widens up and dumps it in, but Lane was still in the zone and he's offsides. Yellen's onto the ice. They're giving Lane some short shifts, and then Yellen's right back out there. Anaya on the face-off. He wins it over to Yellen, who turns and pushes it into the zone. Dogs with a D-to-D pass. McPhee harassing. McPhee pressured. Dogs come away with it. They're out of the zone. Dogs get over the red line and dump it in. Good discipline by them. They get over the red line. They just dump it. DiLorenzo fires it over on the boards to Yellen. Yellen tries to chip it ahead to Anaya, but it's blocked. Dogs just turn and dump it right back in. DiLorenzo harassing. They go by him. Wind-up shot is blocked. Paddled off to the side by Medlin. Medlin to Anaya. Anaya looking. He tries to hit McPhee. It goes bouncing behind his stick, and it's going to go down for an icing. McPhee should have been cutting over to receive that on a forehand. He was kind of awkwardly positioned to receive a good pass on that one. Maybe over to the boards or cutting more to the middle to give a better target. 11:31 left in the second. It's going to be Wolf, McLam, Felmley, Robinson, and Hollingworth on D. 0-0 hockey game. Wolf on the face-off. Dogs win it, but McLam's there. He pokes it up to the point. We're trying to clear the zone. We can't. They fire it. It bounces up over. Robinson's first two. It takes it behind our net. Robinson along the boards. McLam's really high. Not in a great spot to receive a pass. Dogs just dump it right back in. Wolf is chasing. Turns, fires it up along the boards. Felmley's not there. Defenseman turns and holds the zone. Wolf picks it up in the middle. McLam's calling for it. Wolf's going to keep skating. Wolf gets over the red line. He looked at pass. Turns it over. Blocks the Dogs' attempt to clear the zone. Wolf still in possession. Walks it in. Hits the goalie. It goes off into the corner. Wolf still digging. He centers one. Taken away by the Dogs. McLam with pressure. They send it up over the right wing. He picks up the puck. Felmley on the back check. Battling. He's taken down. Dogs still have the puck as they go into our zone. Pass gets through, but harassed by Hollingworth. Hits off the side of the net. Hollingworth pushes it over to the boards. It's blocked. Hollingworth luckily blocks that shot. He turns. Fired it up along the boards. It's blocked. Dogs get a shot off. It's loose. Knocked away by Robinson. McLam turns. He's able to clear the zone. Felmley pressuring. Dogs have it in the neutral zone. Wolf gets a stick on it. Hollingworth steps up, sends it up the middle. Dogs grab that puck. They're going to regroup in their zone. Felmley pressuring over to the other defenseman. Good pressure by Felmley. Dogs send it all the way back the other way. Dogs got the puck right below me. They get over the red line and dump it. Hollingworth's there. He turns, fires it up along the boards. It's blocked. Wolf picks it up, tries to pass it ahead. It was blocked. Robinson drops back to pick up the player in front of the net. Shot gets through. Medlin makes a glove save, and we'll take a face-off inside our zone. 9:41 left in the second period. It's Doss, Waldron, and Schroeder's out there with Anthony and Okyabrski. Waldron on the face-off. Dogs come up with that puck, but Okyabrski's there to knock it loose. He tries to fire it up along the boards, and it's blocked. Up to Doss. Doss is able to get it out of the zone. Schroeder's calling for it. Doss continues to hold, tries to chip it ahead to Schroeder, but it's blocked. Waldron pressuring. Dogs are able to clear out of their zone into the neutral. Turns it over, but they dump it in. Anthony grabs that puck, bangs it up along the boards. It skirts out into the middle. Doss loses an edge as he was breaking on that puck. Schroeder pressuring. They bang it off the boards. Waldron's there. Waldron harassed by two Dogs players, and they come away with the puck. They go into our zone. Anthony trying to push him to the outside. They cut back. Waldron scoops it up to Schroeder. Schroeder's got the puck. Carrying with speed through the neutral zone. He's got Waldron. Schroeder cuts back. Sends one towards the net. It's loose. Oh! Beautiful play. Waldron's right there to scoop up the puck that was rebounded. It bounced right onto his stick. I love it. Good play by Schroeder to dig that out and just send it to the net. It takes a bounce that's favorable for us. We needed a little luck there. 8:46 left in the second, and we're up 1-0. Schroeder to Waldron. All right, it's Yellen, Anaya, and McPhee. with Hoover and DiLorenzo. Anaya on the face-off. Yellen comes up with it. Yellen's into the zone, turns it over. Anaya's there, chips it ahead to McPhee. McPhee winds up, shot into the goalie's glove. It'll be a face-off in their zone. We've been talking about this. I'd like to see a little bit lower shot. Create a rebound for your line mates. Anaya on the face-off. Anaya to Yellen. Oh, sorry, that was Max Lane. Lane chips it into the corner to McPhee. McPhee past one defenseman. He's got 2 players on him. Anaya chips it ahead to McPhee again. It's loose in his skates. Anaya racing for the loose puck. Good harassment by Anaya to Lane. Lane winds up, tries to get one through. It's to McPhee, back to Anaya. Anaya puts it on net. A stick was on it, it's loose. We got a couple opportunities there. Anaya up to the point to DiLorenzo. DiLorenzo lost one high in the air to McPhee. The goalie stabs at it. It's loose. McPhee got an opportunity there, but that big goalie covered it up. They got some good opportunities on that shift. We're going to keep the same group out there, it looks like. Nope, Yellen's going to come on for Lane. Anaya on the face-off. He's tied up in the middle. Yellen chasing a loose puck. Tries to center it. It's blocked off the boards. Anaya curls around the top. Sends one towards the net. Rebound. McPhee chasing the puck into the corner. He tries to center one. He's taken down to Yellen. He gets a shot off. It's loose. To Anaya. He chips one. Goalie makes a save. Fired up to the point. DiLorenzo has it. He tries to wind up. Sends it along the boards. Doesn't get much on it. They chip it past him. Now Hoover's chasing. She breaks up the puck. Hoover's going to be first to it. That was a nice play, actually. She turns, wraps it around the boards. McPhee's on the puck. He's got Yellen. He sends it up to him. Oh, it bounces over his stick. Good idea, bad bounce. And it's going to be an icing. Hey, it was a good idea. .7:23 left in the second. And we still got Anaya, McPhee, and Yellen with Robinson and Hollingworth on D. Anaya on the face-off. He chips it ahead. Yellen gets a stick on it. It goes flying over the top of the goal. Robinson digs it out. Fires it up along the boards to Yellen, who chips it past the defenseman. McPhee harassing. They send it up along the boards. It's blocked by Yellen. Good play. Dogs send it up. They're into our zone. Tries to cut back. Robinson blocks that. Hollingworth steps up. Bumps the player off the puck. It's loose down in the corner. Robinson and the Dogs player go down. Anaya comes in to dig it out to Hollingworth. He just turns and sends it up to the point. He had 2 players wide open. I wish he would have taken an extra second. The Dogs dump it right back low. Hollingworth digs it out. Dogs center one. Anaya knocks it loose. Yellen racing. Oh, Anaya's got the puck. He tries to send it over and it's blocked. Robinson stabs at it. Sorry, that was Hollingworth. Dogs wind up from the point. It gets through, but Robinson intercepts it. Over to Anaya. McPhee calling for the puck as he races ahead. It looks like it flipped up off of the boards and out of play. Sorry, hit the net and went out of play. It'll be a face-off down inside the Dog zone. 6:24 left in the second. It's going to be Felmley, Wolf, and McLam with Anthony and Okyabrski. Wolf on the face-off. Over to Okyabrski. He turns, bangs it off the boards. McLam pressuring, trying to get it out of the zone. Dog's still holding. McLam goes down. They send it in deep. It kicks off to Anthony. He sends it up. The defenseman holds his own. Back to Anthony. This time he clears. McLam's in on a potential breakaway. The Dogs are back checking. McLam has it. He winds up. Shot. Save. It's loose. It looks like the goalie covered it up. Good job there. McLam was able to get off a decent shot. And I agree with actually sending it low on this goalie. He's so big. Good heads-up play by McLam there to get off a nice shot. Lane's on with this shift. Wolf on the face-off. It goes over to Lane. He chips it down low. Dogs turn, look one way. They fire back the other. Nobody's there except the left winger. Anthony decides to step in. They chip it right past him. He should have pulled off on that one. A little aggressive. Dogs have it into our zone. They wind up whiff on the shot. Okyabrski was trying to skate it and Felmley slapped it right off of his stick. up to their point. They get a shot off. Wolf intercepts that, goes behind our net. Wolf along the boards. He's bumped off by the big man. Lane just turns and fires it off the glass. Felmley pressuring. Dogs fire it past him up to the left winger. Wolf breaks up their pass. They're trying to dump. This time they get it in. Wraps all the way around. Okyabrski's first to the puck. He's got no pressure at the moment. Waldron's onto the ice. They're calling for it. They almost had the breakaway. Up to Felmley. He gets a stick on it. Icing's waved off. Dogs on the puck. Going behind their own net. He cuts back one way. Waldron's right there. Felmley intercepts it. Chips it down low. Waldron up to Felmley. Couldn't handle that one. Anthony sends it down low into the corner. Wolf's there. Wolf harassed by Dogs player. Carrying. Centers one to Waldron. It's blocked. It's loose in front. Waldron harassing with Felmley. Dogs come away with it. Into the neutral zone. Into our zone. He cuts to the outside. Anthony's happy to have him there. They fire behind our net. Okyabrski passed one player over to Wolf. Wolf skating. He's got Waldron and Felmley. Wolf's going to continue to skate. He's into the zone. He's got Waldron with him. He sends it. It's a little bit ahead of him off the side of the net. Waldron looking, hits Schroeder. It was in his skates. Schroeder sends it back down to Waldron. He tries to center one. Schroeder looking to get a shot off. He's knocked off the puck. To Das on the top of the circle. He winds up shot. Oh, goalie barely got that save on. Schroeder chasing as the Dogs try to clear the zone. They get it out. DiLorenzo's going to be first to this puck. He's got wheels. He fires it up along the boards to Das. Das is in. We've got him in a 3-on-2 right now. Das cuts back, winds up, shot right into the goalie's glove. We got to get these shots down lower on the ice. We need rebounds on this big goalie. He can't move that fast. But he does have a really good glove, so when we send these soft shots up high, he easily picks them off. All right, it looks like it's going to be McPhee, Lane, and Anaya. Hoover and DiLorenzo. Anaya tries to win it over to Lane, but it was blocked. Dogs have it up along the boards. Lane's there, chips it right back down. Anaya had pulled off. They go around one way. McPhee racing to get to that loose puck in the corner. He does. He turns, sends one to the middle. Oh, Anaya got a stick on it to Lane. He turns, shot. Got off a good shot there. Goalie made a nice save. McPhee cuts back into the corner, tries to center one. Goalie tries to glove it. It's still loose. Lane's there. He stabs at it. They go right by him. McPhee and Anaya back checking. DiLorenzo skating back. DiLorenzo steps up, gets beat on that play, but recovers and chips it up ahead to Lane. Lane sees that loose puck. He smells that goal. McPhee pressuring from the right side. They chip it past him along the boards. Anaya's there. Kicks out to McPhee. He cuts back. He's harassed by two Dogs. A lot of stick lifting going on there. McPhee digging in the corner. Tries to push it out to Lane. They do chip it right past him. DiLorenzo steps in. Thinks about holding the zone. He pulls off. Gets a stick on it. DiLorenzo loses that battle. The Dogs come away with the puck. Anaya back checking. They get a shot off. Kick save by Medlin. Anaya tries to send it up. It's blocked. Dogs get off a shot that doesn't get through. DiLorenzo skating. Sends it back into the middle. Yellen racing to that loose puck. He's in a race with the Dog player who gets there first. They send it over to DiLorenzo. It's in the zone and the Dogs get cut off sides. It's going to be a face-off at center ice. 2:22 left in the second period. 1-0 lead for the Raptors. It's McPhee and Anaya yelling. Robinson and Hollingworth. Anaya over to McPhee. McPhee comes away with the puck, turns, sends it into the zone to the left of the net. Yellen's racing to get there. Good hustle by Yellen. Yellen cuts back, loses his edge, and it's going to be a penalty in favor of the Raptors. Nice play by Yellen to keep his feet moving and draw a penalty. The Dogs player tripped him up. McPhee giving Yellen some kudos because, hey, we'll take a penalty draw. It's nice right there. 2:09 left in the second. Raptors on a minute 30 power play. Anaya on the face-off. pushes it up to the point to Robinson. Robinson over to Hollingworth. Hollingworth walking it in. He winds up, gets a shot through. Goalie makes the save and covers it up. It'll be another face-off in their zone. I like that Hollingworth sent it in there nice and low. It looked like Anaya had got a stick on there. It gave us a little something. These low shots create the rebounds, and it gives us an opportunity. Anaya on another face-off, pushes it over to McPhee. McPhee sends one towards the net. Goalie couldn't handle it. The Dogs try to fire it up. They send it past McPhee. He's hustling, trying to hold the zone. Dogs still have it. They send it up to the guy in the middle. He just turns and fires it. That's going to go down for an icing. Be another face-off inside their zone. All right, looks like we're going to run Felmley, Wolf, and Lane with Robinson and Hollingworth for minute 4 on the power play here. Wolf on the face-off, he's bumped off. Lane comes in, lifts the stick, cuts back with the puck, sends one towards the net. Goalie makes the save. Wolf's right there. We need a little more aggression, guys. We're on the power play here. We back off. Hollingworth steps in, holds the zone. Made that late decision, but it was a good one. Coaches are calling for pressure as the Dogs are happy to just kill the power play in their own zone. Hollingworth sends one towards the net. It's blocked. Bounces up over the top of him. He chips it down low into the corner to Lane. He centers one, but there's no one there. Wolf takes a stab at it, and the Dogs send it all the way down. It's going to be another icing call. We got a minute 3 left in the period. 25 seconds left on this power play. We're going to get Waldron. Looks like Waldron, Anaya, and Lane with Anthony and Okyabrski. Waldron on the face-off, pass Lane, up to Anthony. Anthony sends one towards the net. Anaya tries to get a stick on it. The rebound kicked right out to him. He has it. He's behind the net. We're getting our setup. Tries to hit Waldron. Oh, it was flopping. Puck bounced over his stick. Just bad luck there. Dogs have it. They get over the red line, turn, dump it in. Smart play. It's going to kill off the rest of the penalty. Okyabrski grabs the puck, cuts back. Dogs are full strength. Okyabrski skating. He's going to go past one player. He's got one defenseman. He cuts back to the middle. Winds up, gets a shot. It goes high right of the net. Lane's there. Can't really get a lot of pressure. He's not skating as fastest, but he's still harassing down in the corner. Lane digs it out. Looking at his options. Walks it in. Cuts back to his backhand. Centers one. Oh, right to Anaya. He got a shot off. Still loose. Another shot. Goalie covers it up and makes the save. 11 seconds left in the second period. It's going to be a face-off inside the zone. Lane sit up at the top of the circle, hoping for the face-off from Waldron. Waldron doesn't win it. The Dogs come up with it. They wrap it around the boards to the left winger. Got a streaking player calling for the puck. They couldn't get it to him. Lane harassing, and that's going to be the end of the second. It's a 1-0 hockey game here at the end of 2 in favor of the Raptors. We're going to take you into the third period momentarily. It's a lot of pressure by the Raptors. We've spent a lot of time in their zone. We've gotten some good opportunities. We saw this last time. Their goalie stands on his head. He does a great job. So you really got to earn your goals on this guy. I definitely believe some low shots that create rebounds is our best bet. All right, Raptors are ready to go for the third. It's going to be McLam, Felmley, and Wolf to start us off with Hoover and DiLorenzo. 15 minutes on the clock. Always happy to see when we get a full third period. It means we haven't busted curfew with our game. Wolf wins the draw, but the Dogs come up with it. DiLorenzo steps up, whiffs on it. Dogs still have the puck into our zone, cuts back into the middle, collides with McLam. DiLorenzo sends it up to the point. They hold the zone. DiLorenzo stabs at it, trying to get it out. Over to Felmley. He backhands it out of the zone. Dogs try to regroup and looked like she stick-handled and put it into the zone momentarily, so face-off will come out. It was an incidental offsides there. Wolf on the draw. He tries to push it ahead, but the Dogs push it into our zone. Hoover bangs it up along the boards. Dogs turn, fire back in, and they're caught in another offsides. That's going to be a center ice face-off. Wolf third face-off to the shift. He chips it up ahead. Felmley racing to it. He whiffs on his attempt to dump it in. Hoover fires it off the boards, hits Felmley. Dogs chip it past him. Off of Hoover twice. She steps in, pushes it ahead to Felmley. It's just a messy puck battle over there on the boards. Felmley's got it frozen. Wolf comes in to help out. There's 3 Dogs over there digging. Felmley content to try to freeze it. Comes loose. Squirts out into the middle. Hoover blocks it. Whiffs on our attempt to send it to the boards. Puck's loose on the near side. Wolf comes in and picks it up. He backhands it up to Felmley, over to the near side boards. Wolf carries it down low. Has it taken off his stick. He's digging in front of the Dogs bench. Puck squirts out into the corner. Dogs regroup behind their own net. McLam pressuring. It's sent up along the far side boards. Felmley comes in, knocks that loose. It's frozen again. Felmley seems very content with freezing it. Over to McLam, down to Wolf. DiLorenzo racing to hold his own. Tries to chip it low. It's knocked past him. He goes down. McLam comes in and knocks it off. It goes into our zone. Hoover grabs it behind our net. She's skating around. Cuts to the outside. Sends it up past Felmley. Waldron's onto the ice with speed. No one sees him. He comes in, knocks it loose. Felmley back down to Waldron. Dogs pick it up. They're into the neutral zone. Hoover knocks the puck loose. Good play. Dogs pick it up. Now they're into our zone. Schroeder harassing. Dogs still have it. Cut back up to the point. Shot. Waldron blocks that. Right to a Dogs player. That was unfortunate. Hoover grabs their attempted shot. She's taken down. That's going to be another power play for the Raptors. Dogs are trying to touch up. Puck is still loose. Dogs finally touching. It's going to be a Raptors power play. It's going to be a face-off down inside their zone. Looks like it's going to be Waldron, Lane, and Schroeder, with Robinson and Hollingworth on D. 11:21 left in the third. 11:27. Waldron on the face-off. Lane steps in, tries to get a shot off. He gets something with his backhand, but it's blocked. They wrap it all the way around. Dogs are first to it. Blocked by Lane. Robinson tries to hit Lane. Dogs scoop it up. They wrap it around the boards. Waldron racing over to put some pressure on. They clear the zone. Hollingworth bangs it up along the boards, and it's into the zone. No one's there. Schroeder trying to block it. Hollingworth steps in. He gets beat. Dogs are shorthanded. They have the puck going into our zone. Waldron on the back check knocks it loose. Dogs still have the puck. Good kill by them. Hollingworth turns up along the boards. He's skating. Sends it up ahead to Waldron. It was behind him, so it kicked loose onto the boards. Hollingworth in a puck battle along the boards. Waldron comes away with the loose puck. Waldron goes in with Schroeder and Lane. He cuts back, sends one to the middle to Schroeder's forehand. It's loose. Trying to get a shot off. It's still loose. Dogs come away with it. Waldron with pressure. He stabs at the puck. Tries to chip it low. He swats at it really hard. Hollingworth tries to hold the zone. He does. Schroeder pushes it down low. Dogs come away with it. Dogs over to the near side. Cuts back to the middle. Pass lane and Schroeder. He's into our zone. Robinson steps up, stabs at it. Hollingworth pushes it over to the boards. Doss is onto the ice. 4 lane. Ref goes down. Dogs have the puck. Looking for a wraparound. Medlin's there. Makes the save. Pushes it off to the side. Dogs go back the other way. Sends one across the crease. It's over to Schroeder. He just turns and fires it to get it all the way out. That's going to go down for icing. It'll be a face-off inside our zone. .9:41 left in the third period. We got a 1-0 hockey game in favor of the Raptors. It's Anaya, McPhee, and Doss with Okyabrski and Anthony on D. Anaya on the face-off. Comes loose. McPhee pressuring over to the boards. Dogs send it into the corner. Okyabrski scoops it up. He tries to push it up to Doss. Doss was a little too high. Anthony kick save. They get a shot off. It's still loose. Medlin covers it up. Good scrum in front of the net there. Dogs were chopping at the puck, and Anthony and Okyabrski were not having it. An eye on the face-off. McPhee and Doss are ready to launch to the point. Ref's trying to get him on side. Dogs win the draw. Okyabrski knocks it loose. Fires it up along the boards. Doss kicks it out to the middle to McPhee. He has it knocked off of his stick. And they're pressuring him over to the boards. The Dogs just turn and dump it in. Anthony's first to it, up along the boards to McPhee. McPhee sends it up ahead to Doss. Nice pass. Doss walking into the zone, taking it to the outside. Shot. It's low. Rebound for Anaya. He gets a shot off. He tries to hit Doss. It goes to his backhand. Doss just turns, sends one. It's knocked down by the Dogs. Almost squirts in front. Dogs have the puck. Cuts back to the middle. Turns it over. Okyabrski scoops it up. It looks like we're going to get a penalty. Doss is going to get an interference call there. 8:47 left in the third, and now we're killing a penalty. It's going to be a face-off inside our zone. They're going to send out Waldron and Wolf to kill this off with DiLorenzo and Hoover. Waldron on the face-off. He freezes it. Dogs send it up to the point. That was a good draw by them, actually. Dogs try to move the puck around. Waldron trying to isolate. Dogs still have it. They try to send it low. DiLorenzo picks it off. Sends it up high. He gets it out of the zone. Smart play there. Wolf's first to it. Chips it up ahead. Dogs regroup in their zone. Waldron pressuring. I like the puck being in their zone on their power play. It wraps around. Wolf's there. Wolf sends one off of a Dogs player. Hoover steps in, cuts back, sends one towards the net. Dogs goalie's going to have to cover up. We'll take a face-off inside their zone while they're on the power play. Dogs coach is clearly not happy. They're going to put Okyabrski out there. Still going to be Waldron and Wolf. Anthony and Okyabrski come on for defense. Waldron wins the draw back to Okyabrski. He holds his own. He chips it down low. Nice play there. Dogs regroup behind their own net. Wolf knocks away their pass attempt. Sends one, misses the net, but that's right. It keeps it in their zone. Waldron sends it up to Okyabrski. Sends one towards the net. Goalie tries to cover it up, misses it. Wolf's on it. It looks like we're on the power play right now. Wolf sends it down low to Waldron. He's knocked off the puck and the goalie covers it up. It's going to be another face-off in the zone. Great kill here by the Raptors. 26 seconds left on our penalty kill. We've got Felmley and Wolf out there. 7:42 left in the third. Wolf on the face-off. He tries to tie up. The Dogs come away with it. Taking on Anthony. Felmley on the back check. Wolf holds up top. Good job there. Oktyabrski trying to keep him to the outside, knocks it loose. Oktyabrski comes up with the puck. He sees a lane. He starts to skate it. He's over the red line. He's into their zone. Oh, the puck comes loose to Wolf. Wolf gets off. A nice shot, and it's a goal. Awesome read by Oktyabrski to break that out. He got swallowed up by two defenders. It kicks right over to Wolf for a perfect forehand shot. He buries it. Looks like the goalie made the initial save, and it was a heavy shot, and it just squirted in. Excuse me. Good move there by the coaches to kick Wolf up to forward today, and he gets a goal to give us a two-goal lead here in the third. 7:13 left. McPhee's going to center Felmley and McLam, it looks like. Robinson and Hollingworth on D. McPhee wins it back cleanly. A little past Hollingworth. Hollingworth on the puck, chips it up along the boards. Defenseman comes in, holds the zone. Dogs are carrying the puck. Shot goes wide right of the net, up towards the point. Defenseman gets there, sends it low. They center one. McPhee blocks it to Felmley. Felmley chips it ahead to McLam, but the Dogs get there first. Puck shoots loose all the way over to the near side. Robinson loses an edge, and the Dogs are on the puck going into our zone. He tries to cut towards the net. Robinson falls over to Felmley. Felmley chips it past the defenseman. Dogs are regrouping in the neutral zone. They bang it up along the boards. McPhee intercepts, pushes it loose into the middle. It's knocked off his stick. Back to Robinson. Robinson carries, sends it up ahead, a little bit ahead of McLam. McPhee pressuring as the Dogs regroup. Over to the other side, misses. Felmley's there. He turns, fires one to the middle. Goalie gloves it up, and it'll be a face-off in their zone. Looks like it's going to be Waldron, Schroeder, and Lane with DiLorenzo and Hoover. 6:12 left in the third. We're up 2-0. Over to Lane. He couldn't get to it. He's harassing. DiLorenzo steps in, chips it down low. Dogs regroup. They turn, fire it back along the near side boards. DiLorenzo starts to skate backwards. Player tries to take him on. He goes by DiLorenzo. Waldron on the back check comes in to help out. Can't get it out of the zone. It kicks to the middle. The Dogs hold the zone. He winds up, shot. Medlin knocks it down. It goes into the corner. Hoover chasing. Two Dogs on her. They come away with the puck, try to center one. Schroeder scoops up the loose puck. It's turned over, but Hoover's there. Hoover tries to clear the zone. Schroeder swats at it, gets it out. Schroeder skating. He's being harassed. Lane calling for it. To his forehand. Shot. It goes wide left. Dogs have the puck over to the left wing. Couldn't handle it. Hoover steps in. Holds the zone. It flops up. Schroeder just slap shots it down low. Way to keep it in the zone. Dogs are behind their own net. Lane pressuring. They fire it over to the left side. Schroeder swats at it. Puck stalls on the boards. All three forwards come in. Waldron digs it out. Winds up on his forehand. It's knocked off. It looked like it took a bad bounce as he was cutting to the net. DiLorenzo skating backwards again. Player cuts to the middle, to the outside, gets a shot off, but it goes right into Medlin's glove. It's going to be a face-off down in our zone. 4:49 left in the third. We got a 2-0 lead. It's Doss, McPhee, and Anaya with Oktyabrski and Anthony. I kind of like that the lines are just all sorts of scrambled up. Get your freshest players out there. Anaya on the draw, sends it back low. Oktyabrski in a puck battle down in the corner. Anaya comes in to help dig it out. He comes away with it. Sends it up to Doss. Doss collides with McPhee. McPhee scoops up the loose puck. McPhee has it poked off of his stick. Had his head down on that one. Just got to start skate that thing with one stick. Oktyabrski carries into the zone. Tried to hit McPhee, but he was covered. It comes all the way out. Anthony off the boards. It's picked off by a Dogs player who read that pass. Anaya tries to hit McPhee. It was blocked. Dogs have it. Cut back to the middle for a shot. It goes off into the corner. It's loose behind our net. Anthony cuts back. Anaya has it. Him and Anthony are battling down low. Dogs shoot it over to the near side. Doss races in. He comes away with it. Doss skates with it up to Anaya. McPhee waiting to be on sides. Anaya sends it to the middle. We got to be crashing the net a little harder than that. You got to crash the net, dude. You're not crashing the net. Wolf, Yellen, and Felmley with Robinson and Hollingworth. Wolf, nice face-off draw up to Hollingworth. Oh, it was picked off. Good read by the Dogs. Robinson skates in. He has his stick lifted and the Dogs fire it off into our corner. They're first to it. Hollingworth blocks his centering attempt. Dogs cycle it back down low. Hollingworth goes in for a check against their biggest player. Good on him, and he lost that one, but I like the effort. Dogs fire it back low. Wolf grabs it behind our net. He rips it off along the boards to Felmley. Felmley sees Yellen. Yellen chips it ahead. Oh, it was a nice pass. Good idea by Yellen. He just couldn't handle it. Dogs send it ahead. Robinson picks off their pass. He's regrouping. Robinson with speed through the neutral zone past one player. Over to the far side boards. He just chips it into the middle. He peels off and jumps back on defense. Felmley tries to make his own entry. It's knocked away to Yellen. He has it knocked off his stick. Bit of a mess here in the neutral zone, but the Dogs pick it up and enter our zone, dump it in deep. It's wrapping around. Oh, it takes a terrible bounce for us. Robinson picks it up. He's past two players. Robinson with speed. He sees a lane. He's supported by Yellen and Felmley. Robinson has the puck knocked off of his stick. Felmley comes in and harasses. Oh, Robinson didn't see the puck was loose right below him. He turns and dumps it in, but we're offsides. 2:29 left in the third. Looks like a center ice face-off here. It's McLam, Wolf, and Felmley. Hoover and DiLorenzo. Wolf on the draw. The Dogs come away with it. Over to the far side boards. Felmley harasses. They turn and dump it in. Hoover fires it right back out. Dogs have to regroup in the neutral zone all the way over to the near side right below me. Wolf comes in and chips it ahead to McLam. McLam past one player, sends it over to the far side. It's actually a good idea. Felmley wasn't quite there, but I like the play. Up to Hoover on the red line. She just turns and dumps it in. Dogs have it. They try to send it over to the near side. DiLorenzo reads that, gets a stick on it, but the Dogs come away with it. Dogs are into our zone. Hoover knocks it loose. Hoover pushing to the outside. Dogs try to center one. It's blocked. DiLorenzo picks up the puck. He sees a lane. He's supported by Felmley. DiLorenzo to the outside of the defenseman. Puts the brakes on. Oh, has it poked off of his stick. Dogs regroup. They cut through the neutral zone. Cuts to the middle. Past Hoover. To the outside. DiLorenzo harasses. Felmley knocks it loose. Clears the zone. Good job. Wolf hustling with some pressure. Dogs turn. Fired up along the boards. Schroeder got a stick on it, but not a lot. Looks like we caught the Dogs in an offsides. Oh no, it looks like they got DiLorenzo for a penalty. 1:19 left in the third, and we're going to have to kill one off now. It's going to be Waldron and Doss with Anthony and Okyabrski. Waldron wins it back. Okyabrski fires it up. Doss gets to it. Doss trying to clear the zone. He does, barely. Okyabrski's first to the puck. He turns, fires it, dumps it in. Smart play by Okyabrski. Make them kill this off. Waldron's there with some pressure. Waldron centers one up to the middle, to the point. Okyabrski winds up, sends a nice shot. Goalie makes a lucky save. It looks like it hit off of somebody and bounced into his chest. But really great kill going on here. 56 seconds left in the third. We've got 1:07 to kill off. We got a 2-0 lead. Just trying to tie this thing up here. Sorry, wrap this up. Dogs come away with the puck off the face-off. They're skating through the neutral zone. Anthony backwards. They chip it past him. Okyabrski follows the puck into the corner. The Dogs still in possession. Harassed by Okyabrski. He digs that one out. Nice play. Okyabrski skating right below me. Cuts back to the middle. to his backhand, to his forehand. He's in alone, gets a shot off. Oh, he's hooked. I'm not sure how there was no call there. That was a great play by Okyabrski, and he ended up getting off a decent shot. He hustles his way back in. Waldron steps up, whiffs on his attempt to knock the puck loose. Dog's dumping in deep. Anthony chasing. He turns, wraps it up along the boards. The Dogs, oh, he misses on picking that off. Waldron turns and chops it out of the zone. Down to our last 5 seconds, and that's going to be the game. Great game today by the Raptors to secure that 2-0 victory. The last time we tied this team and lost, so it's nice to pull off that victory. All right, we've got a super early game tomorrow. I believe it's at 6:45, so we will see you guys bright and early. Not looking forward to that time, but we'll do this all over again. All right, hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great one.